This is one of those things that can never be talked about enough. It can't be stressed enough just how important it is to know why we use deadly force, not just how to use deadly force. And that's what today's video is all about. When training to shoot a target, the physical part, like learning how to shoot, is often given more attention than the mental part. Both are very important. People are doomed to fail if they leave out a big part of the formula. Why we don't shoot to kill. If you think using a gun to protect your life means shooting to kill, you're 100% wrong. Here's why. First, when do we use force that could kill? It's simple. We only use deadly force as a last resort to keep ourselves or others from dying or getting hurt. Next, what do we want to do? Simple as well, to stop the threat. You should not only know how to say to stop the threat, but you should also really understand what it means. We don't have to kill the attacker to stop the threat. If you want to kill the threat and plan to do so, that's murder. Eliminating the danger means using force, even killing the attacker, to stop them from being a threat. Once the threat is gone, we are no longer allowed by law or morality to kill the person. It's just semantics. Deadly force will probably kill the attacker. We all agree that if we use deadly force, the person we choose to use it on could die. But if you know how handgun bullets work, you'll know that not all gunshot wounds from handguns are fatal. So again, it is a mistake to think that if you shoot an attacker with a gun, you want to kill them. So why do we aim for big body parts with essential organs? Doesn't this show that we're trying to kill? Again, no, and you must know why we use lethal force. Stop the danger. We aim for large parts of the body for a few reasons. During high-stress situations, like those often involving deadly force shootings, the best way to ensure you hit your target is to aim for large parts of the body. We do this to make it less likely that we'll miss the threat and hit something else, for example, someone who happens to be standing behind the target. The way a gunshot affects a person's body is nothing like what the movies show. Bodies don't fly back or fall right away. Instead, the threat can keep moving forward and still be dangerous even after taking a few shots. So, to stop the attacker as quickly as possible, it's best to aim for places where bones support muscles or organs. If you don't, the attacker could have more time to hurt or kill you. Now, there are times when a shot that is more likely to kill is needed. Think about when you're holding someone hostage or the person you're attacking is wearing body armor and hitting other places doesn't work. But even when these areas are targeted, the reason is that other methods would not work fast enough to stop the threat. These are not typical situations, so you must explain why shooting the brainstem was okay. I'll just keep shooting at the attacker until I run out of bullets. This is terrible thinking because it shows you don't understand how a deadly force encounter works. There are times when you need to shoot until the gun is empty, but unloading every round blindly not only puts you at a tactical disadvantage if another threat shows up, but it also doesn't take into account the fact that you need to reevaluate to see if your shots are having any effect or if deadly force is still required. For example, you could fire 1 shot, 3 shots, 10 shots, 12 shots, etc. The important thing is not how many shots were fired, but that we stopped using deadly force once the threat was gone. If 1 shot stops the danger and the person is still alive, that's great. If the subject doesn't make it, that's a possibility, and neither of those things is in our control. When someone chooses to kill or seriously hurt someone else, they risk their own life. They don't mind if someone uses deadly force against them. As law-abiding people who carry a gun for protection, it's not up to us to decide when to use deadly force. The criminal is the one who makes that choice. Whether or not you agree, this is the truth. None of this stops you from using deadly force that kills the attacker. If you think that after watching this you didn't get the point, you must do it. because not only will your actions before and during the use of deadly force be looked at, but so will your claims that you shot the person who threatened to kill you. Like and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this.